Stop learning from your mistakes, everyone. Stop learning from your mistakes. Are you ready to learn a secret to getting in the flow of your business, to having more ease and more success and more the feeling of creation without the overwhelm? If that is a yes for you, put yes in the comments down below. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Unicorn Secrets Entrepreneur Show. I had somebody ask me the other day, why unicorn? I think it is because you are magical, mystical, unique, incredible creatures who can do amazing things. And there's only one you, there's only one of you, and you are absolutely incredible. So that is what I mean when I say unicorn secrets. Some of you are watching this in the Women's Holistic Business Network, which is one of my favorite places to go and hang out on Facebook. It is where other women entrepreneurs are coming to get the ahas, the tools, and the connections that they need to move their businesses forward, to stand in their power as spiritual, holistic, and wellness leaders. Those are the women I love to support. Some of you are watching this on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. And some of you are watching this on our main page of my business, the Women's Holistic Business Academy. So welcome, everyone. It is so good to have you all here for our weekly show. And today's topic is the flow secret. Don't learn from your mistakes, but try this instead. So I'm going to be telling you the secret to getting into that state with your business. But first of all, I love to connect with you all on what your businesses are, what you're up to in your business. So go ahead and post who you are and what you're up to in the comments down below so that I can connect with you and so that the other women in this world can also connect with you too. Now, how many of you have heard learn from your mistakes? Like do things and then make mistakes. And, in the spiritual realm, when I've been studying spiritual and consciousness and self-development for over 30 years now, and in the spiritual realm, we're always talking about what was the meaning of that? Or how can I learn from this? Or how can I learn from my mistakes? Or all the things like that. How many of you have heard that before? How can I learn from my mistakes? And, what's the meaning of it for me? And what was behind it? And all the things. And I get that. And I love that. And there is another way, and I'll tell you about it in just a moment. So what happens when you're learning from your mistakes is that it's good. It's really good. But sometimes what happens is that the energy can kind of turn inwards, and we're getting a little bit inward focus. Our energy is turning inwards, and a little bit of a downward spiral can sometimes happen in our businesses when we're spiraling around I made another mistake. And what's happening in our subconscious minds is that when we make a mistake and we're focused on the mistake, what happens? What you focus on expands. Write that down, everyone. What you focus on expands. And so if you're focusing on the mistakes, guess what's going to happen? You're going to make more of them. Now, I'm not saying don't make mistakes, be a perfectionist. Fellow perfectionists, unite, by the way, but make the mistakes and move on for sure. But what I feel has happened in the self-development world is that we are oftentimes only focusing on our mistakes. And then that focus on the mistakes can really not lead to more positive results, but instead lead to you focusing on more mistakes and focusing on what's wrong sometimes. So even my abundance, miracle, manifestation, soulful, amazing sisters, sometimes you're not being as positive as you could be. And I'm not saying be positive and spiritual bypass it. I'm saying focus on what's working. So as an entrepreneur, it is so important to, yes, learn from your mistakes. We've got that down. We've got that nailed and dialed in, no problem. But to also focus on what's actually working. Focus on what happened that was good, and then repeat that thing. So have you noticed in your business that sometimes we'll focus on that didn't work or that didn't work, and then we kind of spiral down around it? But what if you focused on what are the top 3 things in your business that are really working? What are the top 3 things in your business that have worked for you over the past year or two? Post them in the comments down below right now. Think about it. What are the top 3 things that are working for you now? What are the top 3 things that have worked for you in your business in the last few years? And then write them down for yourself. What are the things that have produced the results that you want? And what are the results you want? Maybe you want to have a bigger following and grow your list. Maybe you want to reach more people. make an impact, share your message with the world. Maybe you want to have more clients, get your client numbers up, fill your group programs, fill your signature courses. And maybe you want to have more income so that you can pay your bills and be an abundant spiritual teacher. So what is the thing that you want? And focus on, look at those 3 things that you wrote down, what's working, and realize, oh, the things that are working are also producing the results that I want. And here's the secret. Do those things again. Do those things again and again. Just repeat and repeat and do again. And guess what begins to happen? It begins to have almost like a wonderful snowball effect. For those of you in the Northern Hemisphere and snow is coming, snowball effect. So the snowball effect of focusing on learning from what's working, focus on learn from your successes rather than your mistakes. This is a powerful breakthrough for women in business because we can be very self-critical. If you can be critical, type the word critical in the comments down below. I want to hear from you. So instead of focusing on that only, I know you're going to focus on that too, but also begin to focus on your successes, what's working, write down what's working, and then strategize. Go, I'm going to do the thing that's working the best again. I'm going to focus, instead of 80% of my energy being focused on the little bit of what's working, I'm going to focus of what's not working. Let me redo that again. 80% of my energy focused on 80% of what's not working. I'm going to flip it and be like, I'm going to focus 80% of my energy on what's working and redo those things and refine it and make it better. And I'm going to focus 20% of my energy on the stuff that's not working so that I can shift and change it. But focus on what's working. Did that make sense? Did I get the math right on that? Post in the comments down below. So I hope that this helps you. Learn from your successes. Learn from what's working. Move on and pivot from there. Keep doing what's working. You don't have to reinvent the wheel every time in your business. You can just make subtle changes and have things work better and better and better. If this video served you, post in the comments down below. I want to hear from you. And tell me your thoughts. Tell me what your next questions are. What things can I teach you in business? I come here every single week to teach you the best of what I've learned in over 30 years of being a spiritual entrepreneur. So what did you learn from today's lesson? Post it in the comments. Don't learn from your mistakes. Learn from your successes. Get better by repeating what works. Share this with somebody. Chat with me in the comments. Reach out to me on Messenger. I want to hear from all of you. You are so incredible. And as a spiritual, holistic wellness leader and teacher in your field, please keep doing what you do. Your work is so important. It is so valuable and it's so needed. So please keep working on it. Keep working on your business, because when you do, we make this world a better place together. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.